I actually saw a celebrity makeup artist using this. I know it's probably not the answer you want to hear. You're gonna quit your job and do makeup without any clients? Hello, and thank you for clicking on this video. So today I'm going to be answering some questions. So I've actually been a makeup artist for around 5 years now. So I basically just put out a little story and asked if anyone had any questions over on Instagram. So we're going to be doing that today. If you hear a little tippy tap walking around, that's because I've got my family dog staying with me at the moment, and I've got wooden floors. Pretty much 90% of the time is usually in bed or relaxing. The time I decide to film a video, he wants to roam about and make his little tippy taps on the floor. He just can't keep still, I don't know what it is. So I'm just gonna get straight into answering the questions. Okay, so the first question is your favorite foundation. My favorite foundation to have in my kit is actually the NARS Radiant Longwear. I am obsessed with the foundation. I feel like it's got such a good coverage, it's so versatile, it fits pretty much all skin types in my opinion. It can definitely look natural, but it's buildable at the same time, and I just feel like that's something that I look for in a foundation, especially with when I'm doing freelance makeup and I've got to carry around tons of foundations. I don't want to have to be carrying like a really natural one, a medium one, a full coverage. Like I want something that can do all of it, and I really like this one. It fits so many different skin types as well. I have quite oily skin, and I have like an oily T-zone, and I find that it works perfectly for me. It works good for dry skin as long as you're prepping the face beforehand. So I'd say that's my favourite one. Although that's on the more expensive side, I'd say my more budget one is definitely the Maybelline Fit Me foundation. I'm obsessed with that. So many colours, it's got really good coverage, and it's definitely more full coverage. I've got that on today actually. But I love that one as well for a bit more of a budget foundation. Now the next one is, I'm struggling to get clients, please help. So this is something that I get a lot. I get a lot of people messaging me saying like, I'm really struggling, like I started out doing makeup and I'm just not getting bookings, like what should I do, like how can I get more bookings? I have done a lot of videos on like how to get started as a makeup artist and how to get more clients and stuff, so I won't go too much in like detail in this answer, but basically you've just got to be patient. I know that's probably not the answer that you wanted to hear. Trust the process, practice as much as you can when you're starting out, and just hope that everything that you're doing by posting and practicing will bring clients in. I know it's probably not the answer you want to hear. I think most people want to hear like a magic recipe or a magic thing that they can do that will get clients in, but it just doesn't work like that. I struggled for the first few years to get clients, really, like regular ones, and now I'd say like I have a really good regular client base, but even now there are months and weeks and days that I'm a lot quieter than other times, so it just depends. And obviously people are trying to save money as much as possible at the minute, so things like getting your makeup done for a night out to some people won't be like an expense they're willing to like actually spend anymore. There will be some people, like I do have clients who are like, I would just never go out without getting my makeup done, like I don't know how to do my makeup. So there are always going to be them people. You just got pardon me, you just got to find some really good regular clients, ask them to recommend, keep posting on social media, and just wait for the clients to come in basically. I did actually have a girl message me once, and she was like, right, I'm getting all my kit together, like I've been practicing, I'm going to quit my job, how do I get clients? And I was like, you're going to quit your job and do makeup without any clients? Like, I was like, oh my God. So I replied and was like, please, like, unless you've got like savings and like some other form of income or something that you can like pay for yourself basically whilst you're starting out, then please don't do that. Like, don't just, I would never like I would never discourage anyone from becoming a makeup artist. I think there's definitely plenty of room and it's not too late, but I definitely think that you put a lot of thought into it and actually understand that you're not just going to be raking it in from like the week that you start advertising. Things you don't like about being a makeup artist. Okay, so I would say there's a couple of things. Like, I do love doing makeup, I love it, but I actually recently made the decision to stop doing mobile makeup. I've done mobile makeup for like nearly 5 years now, basically since I started, and it really worked for me in the beginning. I felt like it was something I could offer people where they could stay at home and get their makeup done, and it was like a really good service. I've always had a car, so it's been easy for me to do it, but it definitely does come with its downsides, and I have recently decided to stop taking on mobile makeup appointments. I will still be doing it for group bookings and for weddings, but in terms of like weekend appointments and just people getting ready to go out and stuff like that, then I will be only doing it from my makeup studio here. So I just had to make this decision. It was just not making sense anymore. Like, I was driving to an appointment the other day, well, it was probably a couple of weeks ago now, and I got stuck in traffic. What should have been like a 15-minute journey turned out to be like almost 40 minutes. You have all the time of prepping your kit and getting your kit ready to go, and then actually doing the makeup appointment and then coming back home, and all in all it was like over 2.5 hours to do one makeup appointment. And I always try and keep my prices low because I don't want people to have to pay a fortune to makeup. I feel like it should be accessible to everyone, and I basically was working out that I was getting paid like less than minimum wage, which is honestly just something that I'm not willing to do, especially at this point in my career with how much experience I've got and just the way of things, the way life is now, how much things cost, like, just doesn't make sense. So I will be taking makeup appointments from here mainly now. So I would say the one thing that I never really liked that much was traveling. You could get stuck in traffic, have car problems, have parking issues, like there's just a lot of things that came with it. And then I'd say the other thing is probably, I think sometimes when people think they're paying you for a service, that they can speak to you a certain way or they can act a certain way. But one thing I always remember is that I'm actually self-employed, so I don't need to sit there and have anyone speak to me with an attitude or a certain way, and I don't need to accept that behaviour, and I can quite happily walk out and choose to not be treated that way. I mean, it should be the same in any job when whether you're employed or self-employed, but I just don't like that aspect of it, that people feel like they're paying you for a service so you owe them something, or like they're paying you for a service and then they feel like they're in charge or something. I don't know, it's like sometimes you'll get people who speak to down on you a little bit, and it's like, I'm just here to do a job. Like, you're paying for me to do your makeup. Let's have a nice time, let's have a chat, let's have a conversation. But yeah, sometimes people do get a little bit of an attitude on them. My makeup never lasts. How can I make it last longer? So I would say this is something that a lot of people struggle with. Now, obviously for makeup longevity, I would say that making sure that you are setting your foundation and all of the creams that you're putting on your face, your foundation, your concealer, your cream contour, anything like that, make sure that you're setting it. So what I basically do is apply all my foundation, apply my concealer, and then I set it. I apply my cream contour and then I set it with powder bronzer. So everything is a little bit of a process. And then I also always use a setting spray. I've actually been trying out this one from Makeup Revolution. This is a Conceal and Define Infinite 16-hour wear one. And I do really like this. So I'd say that all of these combined is going to make sure that your makeup lasts all day. People say that primers help with lasting and stuff like that, but I personally don't really feel like they do that. When I use a primer, it's usually to give like a bit more of a glow within. So I use the Elemis Superfood Primer today, and as you can see, I'm very glow. I've got no highlighter on. This is just the foundation and the primer, and I feel like it really suits. But I wouldn't really count on a primer to make sure my makeup lasts. It's just about setting it and making sure that you are getting plenty on there without it looking cakey. So some of my favourite setting powders are Huda Beauty Easy Bake, and I really like the Fenty powder as well. The Charlotte Tilbury pressed powder is amazing, like, oh, the best powder in the world. It just blurs everything out and it is beautiful. So they're my favourite ones. Setting sprays, I definitely recommend this one. I do have another one by Makeup Revolution. It smells like coconuts, and that is incredible. I need a new bronzer. Any recommendations? So I actually am a creature of habit when it comes to makeup products. If I like something, I'd be happy to try other things, but I rarely do move away from something if I really love it. So I've actually been using this, and this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills Cream bronzer, and I got this in the shade Amber. I actually saw a celebrity makeup artist using this on Maura Higgins, and I was just like, oh my god, what has she got on her face? Because the bronze was just, oh, it was giving everything. And this is what she used. As you can see, it is beautiful. I just put this on with a brush, and I've got it on today, and I just feel like it's really, really beautiful. I did pick up a new powder bronzer to go with it by Morphe, but it's a little bit more cool tone than I would have liked. However, these two together do actually work really well. But the Morphe, I think it's called the Flawless, something Flawless Perfecting Bronzer. I've not got it to hand, unfortunately, but I'll link everything down below that I've mentioned in the video. That one is amazing. I really, really like that one as well. So they are definitely my favourite bronzers. I'm absolutely loving them. I just feel like they are incredible. Okay, last question is your favourite lip products. Okay, so I'm a creature of habit when it comes to lip products. I am obsessed with the Morphe liners. There's two that I really love, that everybody loves. It's Sweet Tea and, oh my god, I can't remember it. Bite Me. Bite Me is slightly darker than Sweet Tea. I actually have Sweet Tea on today. And then another product that I'm obsessed with are these. These are the P. Louise lip bases, and I actually have this on today. So today I have on Slay All Day. Oh no, I always do this, Solo Nude. I always look at the wrong things. So Solo Nude is a bit more peachy, and this one is Semi Nude, which is a little bit more of a pink tone one. You need the tiniest bit, like a little bit goes a really long way. And I absolutely love them. And then any kind of gloss with a glitter aspect to it. So anything like this is actually running out. I need to pick up a new one. This Kiko lip gloss has like little gold specks in it, and it basically just makes your lips look like really juicy, really glossy, and I really like it. I definitely don't have like, I have the same things that I just always go to, but I definitely want to like broaden my horizons and have a look at some new lip combos, because I feel like I've had the same ones for a really long time now, and I feel like it's just time to, yeah, basically move on with my life. Very dramatic, very dramatic. But that is all of the questions that I have today. So I will be doing more things like these, just like little chatty ones, and putting some more questions out and stuff like that. So if you've got any questions or anything that you want me to do any videos on, then please let me know in the comments below. The next video that I have, I think, will be a makeup tutorial. Yeah, so I started planning out my content now so I can be a little bit more consistent. So I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. If you did enjoy it, please don't forget to like and subscribe, and I hope to see you here again very soon. Bye!